Can't anymore, guys. Has anybody else heard Tucker Carlson denying the situation in Nigeria, or at the very least, he is downplaying the situation with Nigeria and the Christian persecution going on? Some people are calling it a genocide. He had somebody on his podcast talking about how there is no genocide going on in Nigeria, how it's all just propaganda. And I'm just so sick and tired of this world that we live in with social media, and everybody is just controlled opposition. Like, unbelievable. Either this or that, and both sides just spew out their propaganda, and it's almost too much. It really is. Like, it's almost too much. Where I actually pray for some type of power outage, some type of EMP. Now, I don't actually pray for that, so calm down, because I know how that'd be devastating for a lot of people, but it would just almost be freeing at a point where you don't have to hear all these different voices, all these different talking heads with their own agenda, their own, backing behind them to push whatever narrative or rhetoric they want to push. And Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens are two individuals I do not trust. Same thing on the other side. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Take everything with a grain of salt, but we need to have discernment, understanding there's always a deeper agenda, deeper motives, and there's a lot of talk, especially with Tucker and Candace, always talking about how Israel is funding people and whatnot. But why don't they talk about any other country funding other individuals? Countries like Qatar or the UAE. Like, there's a lot of other countries who fund people. I mean, literally, there's so many, but they only focus on Israel. And again, I'm not here to be an apologist for Israel, because every nation is evil right now, and there's a whole bunch of evil crap going on. But to really highlight and focus on Israel, but don't talk about Qatar. Don't talk about them. No, 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 no. It's just very hypocritical. And I just wanted to convey this message to you guys in a short little message here on a Sunday night. There's propaganda on all sides. Do not be deceived. Take everything with a grain of salt, understanding that we live in a spiritual war, which is a psychological war, and they want your mind. They want your thoughts, and they want you so confused as a termite in a yo-yo, so then you have no idea what's going on. But this is why we focus upon the Lord. We rest in the life, death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus, that we trust in the blood of Christ, and then we just continue to just lean upon him for all understanding and wisdom, and also knowing that you are not going to understand everything down here. It's going to be okay. But always, always remember that the enemy is in control of this world right now. So he is going to have so many lies out there and so many agents for him, people who don't even know that they're being agents for him. So you just got to be careful out there. And it's just unbelievable, especially with what's going on in Nigeria. From what I have seen, it is horrific. And then for Tucker to come on and downplay it is just distasteful, to say the least. But, there's a lot of horrible things going on. So pray for those who are being persecuted everywhere. Everywhere there is just suffering, but Jesus shall deliver us all in his time, so we can rest upon him. So with that being said, guys, I love you all so much. All right. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.